Hello guys, this is DBL Engineering Services. Today, we are going to talk about Revit Families. So all of the elements or objects that you add to your Revit projects are created with families. You use the family editor to modify existing element. For example, we click this column here. Under the properties palette here, it shows us the location of our column. So our column is at D1. So it is under the grid D1. It shows also the base level here, which is attached to the top of footing, and top level, which is at the top of parapet. It gives also the material needed, structural, dimensions, and other more. So if we click the edit type here, it gives us more information such as cross sections. So here you can also give additional information about that column. You can have also the preview here of our family. So you can go also to the elevation here of your column or family. Okay, then cancel. And also you can give or create ones to meet the specific needs of a project. So you can create. Other one to create is click this column here. You can go to edit type here, then duplicate to simplify the creation of certain family, which is the same as a column. Or you can go to the file here, create new and family. Then choose a certain family which is the same as the family that you want. So if you want to have a metric structural trusses here, click this, then open. After that, you can create your trusses here. So it depends on you on what is the needed to meet the requirements of your project. After creating the family, you can load it now to the project. Okay, so we can close this for the meantime here. Other thing is that for beginners, they encountered errors regarding in loading a certain family. For example, if you want to load a door here, then if the family that they needed is not available on the properties palette, you can load a family that is also already provided by the application here. So go to library, go to, or we can discuss it first. So if your units is in metric, you must go to metric libraries. For example, accidentally you go to imperial. So click the imperial and then go to doors. Then choose the door. For example, I want this door. Then click open. So the Revit application will notify us that the family that has been chosen, or you must choose family files of category. So it gives us a notification that cannot load the family files. Okay. Other ones that in loading the family, for example here, go to the libraries and go to metric. You choose the columns here. So instead of doors, you choose the columns here. So if you want to load a column here, then click OK. It will not be load. Then let's say override existing. Oh, so here cannot load the family file. So it reminds us or it gives an error in loading the family. Other one, this is the correct way in loading family. If we choose door, load family, Then search for the US metric family, which is the door that you had chosen on the ribbon. So your command is the door, so you must choose a door. And your units is in metric, you must choose metric. So open, then here it gives us you a lot of options regarding on the dimensions of your or sizes of your door. So if you click this, it gives you the defined door that you needed here. You can also change the size here to the door. It can customize it or modify it before you put it in a certain location here. You can have the preview here. So this is your door. Okay. Therefore, by using predefined families and creating new ones in Revit, you can add both standard and customized elements to your building models. Families also provide a level of control over elements that are similar in use and behavior, allowing you to easily make design changes and manage your projects more efficiently. So this is the reason why Revit is one of the BIM software needed. After that, if we save our file here, for example, this file was saved here, let's go to the directory of our file here, then go to 101. So the size of our file here, Revit file, is 36 megabytes or 36,132 kilobyte. So because we already load so much family here, if you want to clean up this, so there are families that we loaded that we didn't choose for this project. There are two types in deleting the families that we do not need for this project. For example, we already finished this project. Then we want to minimize the size of our file here. Okay. One or the first is go to the project browser, go to family. If we want to delete a one or two families here, you can locate it. If you want a door here, so you can choose what type of families you want to delete or object. One thing that in a fast way, if you want to delete a more than 10, let's say so many families, we can go to manage here and then locate this purge and use. So just click the purge and use here and then check all. So the existing here, the number of items here is 100,126. If you check none here, it will become 0. So check all here, then okay. So what's the effect now? Let's compare it. Let's say I'm going to save the changes here. Save as project. Go here. Okay. Let's say this. Let's name this as a purge. Name here. Then save. Okay. Let's wait. Okay, done. After that, let's go to the directory of file. So let's compare now. So the size of the purge project file here, the Revit file, the RVT file is 14 megabytes, while the unpurged RVT file here is 36. So you can save a lot of the file size here. Okay. So that's it for this tutorial about the family and the purge, which is very useful to minimize our RVT file size. Thank you, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for the next tutorial and for other tutorials. Thank you.